What's up, guys? HockeyTikTockey is back with an all-new video. Today, I am talking about the huge matchup tonight between the Calgary Flames and the Vancouver Canucks here in Vancouver. I wanted to remind you guys that 4 days ago, I made a video about this matchup. I said, could the Calgary Flames overtake Vancouver in the standings? I predicted, I said, hey, if the Flames could win at least one game between Boston and Buffalo, come back home, beat the division-leading LA Kings, that this matchup would now be very, very significant. And they went ahead and they pretty much did that. I say pretty much because, as you guys remember, they might not have actually won between Boston and Buffalo. They only collected 2 overtime points, which, you know, is still 2 points. So they basically split that series on the road trip, collecting, I think they got 4 out of a possible 6 points in Montreal, Boston, Buffalo. Came home, won against the division-leading LA Kings, and now they have a chance to put some distance between themselves and the Vancouver Canucks. So a lot of people will point to the fact that the Vancouver Canucks have games in hand on the Flames, so they actually have played less games so far, which is significant, you know, because on points percentage, I think Vancouver still has a better record right now if you just count the points percentage alone. But we do have to keep in mind, guys, that if the Flames can win tonight, that one of those games in hand is now basically taken away, because not only will the Flames be up by just 2 points, they'll be up by 4 points. So even if Vancouver were to win their games in hand that they are holding, they'll still just only be tied. So what does that all mean, guys? Well, it's really, really great news, guys. Johnathan Huberdeau is scoring. He's actually leading the team in goals right now. I don't know if you guys have checked the standings or the score sheet or whatever, the stats lately, but he has the most goals for the team. And I said from the very beginning, guys, as soon as Johnathan Huberdeau joined the Flames, and as soon as this beginning of this season, I said this guy needs to start scoring. He needs to start putting up points like he did back when he played in Florida. I've been banging the drum for that since he arrived here, and he's doing it, guys. So that's really good news. Other good news, guys, Dustin Wolf was this close to getting a shutout last night. The LA Kings scored with like 2 or 3 minutes left in the third period on a really, really close shot that ended up just barely crossing the line as Dustin slapped it out of the net with his huge glove hand. And unfortunately, after a video review, they saw that the puck had basically crossed the line just for like a split second, so it counted as a goal and ended up ruining the shutout for Dustin Wolf. But I think one of the biggest surprises that most people are agreeing to for this year's Flames is that their goaltending has been spectacular. Both Dustin Wolf and Dan Vladar have been providing quality net minding. Very quality net minding. You know, when a lot of people were talking about the beginning of the season, that was one of the biggest question marks heading into how this season would play out, is would the goaltending hold up? You know, I think the forwards that we have are good. You know, there's a good mix of veterans and younger players, some really talented good skaters with good hands like Kadri and Zari, and you know, some guys who have been there and done that before in terms of like being you know, superstar players like Huberdeau, and you know, a solid, you know, veteran two-way forwards like Michael Backenleek. Basically, the forwards were all decent enough that you could see them having a lot of compete. The defense was quite sparse comparatively to what we started with last season, you know, because we lost Tanev and Hanifin. So that's basically our whole second pairing was gone from the beginning of the year compared to last year. But I think Kevin Ball and some of the other guys like Barry and Bean, they've filled in quite admirably. But then the biggest question mark, like I said, coming into the season was going to be the goaltending. Was the goaltending going to hold up? And so far, guys, goaltending has been great. Hats off to Dustin and to Dan for keeping the Flames right in the mix with this thing, guys. They're sitting pretty in a playoff spot, beating the division leader LA Kings last night, and now have a massive matchup against the Vancouver Canucks tonight evening. And we're super excited, guys. Thanks for watching.